What's up? What's up? What's up? See who in the house. See who gonna come in here. Yeah, I know it's Sunday. I might not have that many people, but we in here nevertheless. Got two people in the building. Who in the building? Yeah. What's up with you, Phone Jones? What's happening? Good morning, people. Heat Music World. What's up with you? How y'all feeling this morning, man? What's up? Oh yeah, Millionaire Mindset. What's up with you? Yes, sir. The real BRC. Yeah, so let's get it started, people. So, I was, doing my little thing as far as trying to prepare to get up out of here so I can move tomorrow, right? And I seen something on Instagram, very interesting, that Cassidy himself posted. I'm not gonna say it exactly how he said it, but it was something to the contrary, where he just was like, as a team, we ball up, we come together like a fist. You feel me? But he was just saying, sometimes the fist can't come together. Yes, sir. Tighten up. Sometimes the fist can't come together when you got fingernails. You see what I'm saying? He didn't say it exactly like that, but he said something to the contrary, right? But I'm not really one for telling, behind the scenes business. But I think it's becoming more evident every day by the day, that, and I'm going to say this because I don't want nobody else to get caught up in the mix. The beef is between VinLab magazine and YMF. I have nothing to do with it. Jersey has nothing to do with it. Nobody else has nothing to do with it. A lot of people don't want to say who's involved because they feel like that's snitching and that's telling. But at the end of the day, you have to make sure that people know that it's not a team beef. You see what I'm saying? It's not animosity. Well, it's amongst the team, but it's not everybody. You see what I'm saying? It's between VinLab and YMF, and it's over something very stupid, something very petty, and something stupid. You just know, normal black people shit. You see what I'm saying? I have discussions with both of them guys. You feel me? This is a family at the end of the day. So we move as a family. So we help as a family. We don't hold any secrets. You see what I'm saying? We don't. You see what I'm saying? Like, we don't expose ourselves. Well, at the end of the day, we're family, man. Who else in the building? And it's over something petty, man. It's just typical black people shit. Okay, Willie Bean, what's up with you? It's just typical black people shit, fighting for position. And this is why I called the title, The Real BRC is Cassidy. Cassidy is the real BRC, and the real BRC is Cassidy. Just to let people know, with all those people out there that's talking about, oh, I started this, or I chose this, and I started that, at the end of the day, this wouldn't be what it is without Cassidy. I just want people to realize that, and I just want people to always remember that and keep that embedded in your mind. that none of this would be occurring right now without Cassidy. A lot of the people that support us right now wouldn't be supporting us without Cassidy. You see what I'm saying? So I just want people to stay focused. I've spoke to both of those guys just recently. I know both of them aren't, too much wanting to deal with me because I'm unpredictable, people. Because at the end of the day, when you the real and when you stand for, what is real and what is the truth, people don't want to deal with you 9 times out of 10, people. Because people don't want to hear what they need to hear. They always want to hear what they want to hear. They want you to tell them what they want to hear. They don't want to hear, man, we got to come together. We can't do this thing without each other. We have to come together. They want to hear, we can't do this thing without you. You see what I'm saying? We can't do this thing without you. When at the end of the day, we can say who run this and who run that. But at the end of the day, none of this would be possible without Cassidy. You see what I'm saying? And none of this will grow and grow into what I hope it would grow into. With me, all the rest of the fellas, you see what I'm saying? Cassidy himself, y'all, you see what I'm saying? None of this will grow into an unstoppable force unless we come together. Unless we come together and we do it together. It's that me mentality, you see what I'm saying? It's that jockeying for position type of mentality. And I got to be the man mentality that has, put African Americans in the position that they in right now. You see what I'm saying? And continue to keep us in a position. We don't know. None of this stuff will stop. The racism, the way we've been treated. I don't care how many times you go into the Bible and study the Bible, how many times you pray. What's up with you, Willie Bean? Yeah. How many times you pray, how many times you do whatever. It's strength in numbers, people. It would not be done if we all don't come together and realize that no one person is bigger than all of us. You feel me? Because when it's just one person, the people that the enemy can stack up against that one person. When it's two people, the enemy can stack up against two people. When it's three people, you get where I'm going? They can stack up. But when it's all of us, blessed with the you see what I'm saying? Blessed with the fact of we were made in image of the Most High, we can't be stopped. And they know that. That's why they try and throw barriers into the road. But none of this stuff will be where none of this stuff will go where it needs to go if we don't realize that. If we don't realize that I can't do it alone. And that's why I said, in order to realize that, you have to, you see what I'm saying, figure yourself out. You have to understand it within yourself. I understand it within myself. A lot of you all, you understand it within yourself. You understand. That's why y'all come on here on my live and y'all show love to each other. Not just to the people that's doing the lives, but y'all show love to each other. And I really appreciate that. You see what I'm saying? Y'all have the full understanding. About to shoot a few videos and break some more of the real BRC news. Yeah, Phone Jones. Thank you, brother. A lot of us, I've had conversations with the fellas. You see what I'm saying? And we've talked about it on the phone. And what we talked about on the phone wasn't the same when it was time to apply it. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button, people, when it was time to apply it. Whatever. One thing about me, people, my actions always spoke louder than my words, people. Yes, sir. We show love, man. Go ahead and subscribe to Phone Jones, too, people. We show love over here. You feel me? My actions always speak louder than my words. I don't care. I never cared about what nobody thought that didn't have my best interests at heart. I only cared about those who have my best interests. Yes, we growing, man, every day. You feel me? And that's why I always say, for those people who don't want to grow with us and want to do their own thing, why don't you just save us all the hassle and just let that be known, instead of, you know, going around perpetrating, acting like you do. If you want to be the leader, be your own leader on your own time. Go do your own thing. I understand. I respect you more for saying that than to act like you want to be part of the group, so you could use the group and you could use the name of the real BRC. You see what I'm saying? To move forward in what you really was trying to do in the first place. You see what I'm saying? Yes, sir, Willie Bean. Salute. But yeah, Cassidy, he started this thing, man. Think about it. What battle rap was before the GOAT came, and what battle rap is now. Before, you see what I'm saying? After he's battle goods. You feel me? You can see the difference between fake and real. You can see it. Those who are against him are the fake ones. That's why I had to address. A lot of people ask me why did I address DME like that. I'm not just addressing, as y'all know. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I already know. I love it though. I love that type of shit. Like when I used to hoop, when I used to play basketball, I love when people think the nigga that the person that I'm going against is the best thing since sliced bread. You see what I'm saying? I always love that though. I encourage that. Actually, hype him up. Hype him up as much as you can, because if you don't hype him up, then people gonna say, well, he was never nothing anyway. He was never nothing in the first place. I want you to hype him up. Gaddis the Great in the building. What's up with you, champ? I want you to hype him up. Yeah, sweet Valentine. Blessings to all, brother. Salute. I want you to hype him up. I want y'all to think that he's more than what he is, so I can show y'all he never was what you thought he was. You see what I'm saying? That's why I kept asking him yesterday, get me on your live. I ain't talking about what you did yesterday. I ain't talking about texting. I'm talking about give me an interview over the phone or something where we could talk, where I could feel your energy. That's all Cassidy wanted to do with Goods. He wanted to feel Goods' energy. He wanted to feel if all that shit Goods was talking about before Cassidy battled him he was actually that dude. And as we all seen, Goods was never that dude, people. And as we continue to see with all the rest of them, see, one thing about somebody that's fake, what you do in the dark gonna always come out in the light. Always. You feel me? It's things that I've done in the dark, and it always came out in the light. It always came back to either make me look stupid or smack me in the face. That's why when I tell those brothers, Vin Lab and YMF, you see what I'm saying, to cut it out, I know what that type of shit can lead to. But he stepped in Goods' face, and he wanted to see if Goods was as advertised. You see what I'm saying? Top of the morning. Yes, sir. Gaddis the Great. We got Terrell 215 in the building, man. What's up to you, my brother? All my brothers up in here. Hit the like button, man. We dropping jewels this morning, man. But yeah, man, Cassidy, look at it. Look at it. All of the people that are against Cassidy, what's up with you? Shout out to Detroit. Hit the like button. That's right, Phone Jones. All the people that are against Cassidy right now, I'm letting you know right now, those are the ones that are with the bullshit. Those the ones that are with smacking them propaganda of robbing the culture. But they act like they for the culture. Ask yourselves this. For those people who think I'm trying to shit on Smack and shit on Smack movement and all that. Yes, sir. Dominique Brown in the building. Yes, sir. For those of you who think that I'm trying to shit on Smack and his movement and hate on another black brother, ask yourselves, how has the Smack experience been? How has it been? Has it been as advertised? Has Smack done everything and delivered? You see what I'm saying? I know people ain't gonna deliver everything, but has Smack delivered mostly the things that he said he was going to deliver in the way he said he was going to deliver it? Did he give you all the battles you wanted to see? Did he put out all the battles on time? You see what I'm saying? Did he give y'all fair pricing on the pay-per-view? That's called self-conflicted karma. Yes, sir, Willie Bean. Yes, sir. Hit the like button, people. Hey, but I really want to know this. Did Smack deliver in the way, honestly, did he deliver in the way that he said he was going to deliver? I'm going to answer that question for y'all. No, he didn't. And that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. Because check this out. Anytime you had Cassidy, the legend, the myth, you see what I'm saying, who was tearing the streets up, was tearing the battle world up back then in the late 90s, early 2000s. Years later, he come back and he's still the main attraction. Something is wrong, people. I'm trying to get y'all to realize, like he's trying to get y'all to realize, something is wrong, people. Okay, Phone Jones. Have a good one, brother. Hit the like button. Something is wrong, people. Anytime you was the man back then, and fast forward years later to 2019, and you the man now, and you had men, you know, a part of this thing that you love while you was away, and you come back and you still the man, something is wrong. Something is even wrong with Smack, something is even wrong with the battlers, or is something wrong with all of it? You feel me? So since Cassidy has came to the URL, to back to battle rap period, we've noticed a shift, people. Yes, sir. We've noticed a shift. What you're witnessing right now is not, I'm talking about between Cassidy and this whole movement between Smack URL. It's not hate towards black people. See, those trolls and those people that support Smack and those people on the other side are going to try to convince you all that it's a shift because it's hate. But it is hate, though. That's the funny part about it. That's the ironic thing about it. It is hate, but it's not coming from the real BRC. It's not coming from our side. It's hate coming from that side, the BRC side, because they know that they didn't do their job when they had the keys. See, one thing about life, when you have the keys or when you're in control and you don't do right, that's like being the president. That's like being anything on a job. You can be replaced. That's like being the owner of a football team. If you don't have a winning record and you don't take your team to the playoffs, to the Super Bowl, eventually you're going to be replaced with somebody who can get the job done. And that's what's going on, people. And they don't like it. They're being replaced. They're slowly but surely, the Smack and the URL is being replaced by Cassidy, us, and this real movement. That's why we cannot afford to be fighting over egos right now. Because at the end of the day, ain't nobody in charge of this real BRC but Cassidy. Because wherever Cassidy goes, so will the battle rap community. And I'm talking about everybody. I'm talking about the real BRC and the BRC. Wherever Cassidy goes and whatever decision that Cassidy makes, ultimately makes, everybody will follow. You see what I'm saying? That's why my brother in Light and Illumination was telling me how, you know, he put an idea out there and it surfaced. I ain't gonna say how it surfaced, but Norbs got whiff of it. And now he's trying to recruiting talent. Now he's trying to recruit talent. But at the end of the day, a lot of people ask, well, why Cassidy isn't? Yeah, we talking. Thank you, Willie Bean. They asking why hasn't Cassidy, you know, budged or anything? Because Cassidy is fully aware. Yes, sir. Cassidy is fully aware that nothing moves unless he moves. You see what I'm saying? That's why people come to me, oh, Retro Rob, Cassidy get a lead, how you gonna recruit? Easy. Easy. History has shown, life has shown that Cassidy is not only, Cassidy is the money. And people will go wherever the money go. All that shit they saying about they gonna stay loyal to Smack and all that shit, and especially if you ain't been treating them right, especially if you've been making a whole bunch of promises that you ain't keep. You see what I'm saying? Especially if people feel like that they're not getting their just due and they're not able to provide for them and their families like they wanted to and expected. And somebody else is coming across and that's providing them a whole lot better opportunity and a bigger buzz and a bigger way to get their name exposed. See, one thing people don't realize, Smack isn't Cassidy, people. See, Smack is just a promoter. Smack is just, you see what I'm saying? He's just the owner of a league. And a league in which doesn't go anywhere without the battlers. Yes, sir. That's what I'm getting to, Gaddis the Great. Cassidy could bring industry people. Cassidy could bring everybody. Like I told you, my wife don't even watch battle rap, and she know who Cassidy is. A lot of my homies, they don't even watch battle rap, and they know who Cassidy is. A lot of people say, well, that's because of Cassidy's music career. But at the end of the day, look how long Cassidy has been around. Yes. Yes. And that's what I try to teach to the other brothers of the real BRC, man. You know, we're representing the GOAT as he is us. So as he goes, so does the real BRC. And that's what this video was about. So if he moved, taking a silent but daily approach, we should take the silent but daily approach. We should put our heads in the dirt, throw our egos out the window. You see what I'm saying? Throw out hate and out jealousy of who's doing what better than us out the window. Because I'm going to ask you this. How are we going to stand against something? How are we going to stand against people who have jealousy, hate, egos, you see what I'm saying? All of that stuff when we have it within our group. You see what I'm saying? That's why I always, for the past couple of days, have been telling those fellas, man, and been telling all of the members of the real BRC that this thing that we're doing, this real BRC movement is bigger. Yeah, it's bigger than us. It's bigger than us. See, that's one thing black people don't understand in life. You don't run shit. The best way to be able to, you know, say that and claim something and be able to be something is to do it together first. You have to do it together first. See, what we do is we go into a power trip, right? And we rely on the people that want to see drama and want to be a part of controversy. And what we do is we feed off that and think that that's our genuine audience when it's not our genuine audience. Those people are just coming around just for like it's people that come in and listen to my live, and it's some people like y'all, like you, Willie Bean, a lot of y'all, T-Bull, a lot of my men, Michael Massa, a lot of my men, they come to hear the truth and they come to hear what's going on in the current state of the real BRC. And then there's some people that come to hear the Rob gimmicks, you know, to check out my skits, to check out my, you know, see who I'm a bomb in on today, to see who I'm a joke on. You see what I'm saying? You know, everybody ain't coming around for the same thing. It's very rare that you get somebody that just really, really like you and will come at any time. Like the people, I can tell that the people I got in here, I know on top is about maybe 20 people that really, really will come whenever I make a video. Gaddis the Great, appreciate you, bro. Willie Bean, my people. But at the end of the day, we have to understand that we're stronger together than individually. We're stronger together individually. At the end of the day, if we felt like we were stronger individually, we would not be a part of the real BRC. A lot of those dudes who think that they can do things on their own, then why be a part of the team? Go do what you got to do on your own. Chizzy Rock, what's up with you? Salute to you, bro. Thought I'd talk to y'all in the morning, man. You know, I got to prepare to move and shit like that. You know, but I say, you know what, let me chop it to my people while I'm out here on my gridiron. You feel me? 500. Cassidy in the building. What's up with you, fam? See my people. I told you, I got a solid 20 people that's going to rock with me regardless. And a lot of them that don't come, like a lot of them that ain't here now, they at work or they still sleep or they doing other shit. And I understand that. You feel me? And that's another thing. When things don't go your way, it's going to happen. You have to be patient and you have to realize that maybe it's not my time right now. You see what I'm saying? Or maybe I have to follow somebody else's lead and learn from them. That's why when you heard the GOAT, when he said about starting his own battle league, he said, I may just start my own league or I may just partner with somebody else just to get my tools more sharpened up on how this business is truly ran before I jump out there. And that's what I see us doing. You know, we're following Cassidy's lead and he's going to show us how this thing really operates, how this thing really goes. But we cannot do that if we're fighting amongst each other, because we can't grow fighting each other. The real BRC grows off of exposing the other side. Simple as that. We grow off of support. Two things that's going to allow us to grow and get to where we need to get to. Well, three things. Tucking our heads in the dirt and honing in on our craft and getting better at that. Another one. Yes, sir. Another one is getting behind Cassidy, following him, and learning how this business truly is. You feel me? Yes. Strength comes in numbers. And the third one is, like I just said, exposing the other side. Not exposing each other. Because when you expose each other, what that does is that shows the people, that doesn't show that you're a real one. That doesn't show that the other person is a real one. All that does is show that we're no different than the ones on the other side. We're no different than the ones that we're trying to expose. You feel me? Notice DME wasn't coming around. Notice, you know, Piper Boy, after that whole incident, he stopped coming around. He stopped dealing with us, you know, and decided to move on with his life. Now people are starting to insert themselves back in it because they see that we're weak right now. Yes, sir. Smash the like button, people. And I feel, you know, and I talk with Cassidy. I talk with the GOAT. Respect, all, fear none. What's up with you? I talk with the GOAT on Instagram. And we got to clean. He said it, man. We got to clean this up. But I already know. But I just wanted to let y'all know that the issue, when a lot of people, because there's a lot of my people that ask me, what is the issue? What is going on with us? You feel me? It's ultimately something going on. I think is Robert. I think is Rob.West. I think it's Rob.West. It's in my I got the links. I got the links at the top of my channel or in one of my videos. Go to one of my videos and go to the description. The links all there. My Facebook, Instagram, all that. Okay. Yes, sir. 500 Cassidy. That's why. Got you. I'm gonna stop it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Lamar Ward. What's up with you, Lamar Ward? Teamwork make the dream work. Loyalty is definitely royalty, brother. Brothers fight, just don't lose focus. Nobody wins on a family feud. Exactly. Respect all, fear none. Nobody wins. Because at the end of the day, especially not us, because we've built our foundation off of exposing people like how we're acting right now. So that's why we have to clean it up real quick. Or it's like, what's the purpose? What's the purpose of this whole thing, y'all? Well, we're trying to expose what we're currently acting like. But that's why I try to make it clear to you guys. The beef is with VinLab and YMF. And I told both of those fellas, you feel me? Because what people will try to do is they'll try to put other people in it. And they'll try to make it bigger than what it actually is. When it's just it's typical, I call it nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? It's shit that they expect us to do. They don't expect us to be able to work together. And then it always, 9 times out of 10, ain't serious at all. It's over something real petty. Something that both people can easily come to a solution about. Easily. Yeah, in the cut media, yeah. Cool peoples. But yeah, this battle shit, and this is becoming is a distance in between it, people. Between the real and the fake. Like I told you, those that are against Cassidy, BRC, are the fake side. If they're with us, then they are the real ones. I told people that I talked to, I couldn't be more excited that Cassidy is leading the charge, people. I couldn't be more excited because I know what that brother stands for. And I know what he doesn't stand for. You feel me? Yeah, all those lives and stuff. People want to do lives with me, man. All those lives, and even the interview with Cassidy himself. All of that stuff will happen. Like I told y'all, I'm moving Monday. I'm moving tomorrow. So once I move, get myself settled in, got my computer back. Good morning, Marjorie Moore. Good morning, brother. Once I get myself settled, and I hook my stuff up, my webcam and all that, we gonna rock with whoever. Whoever come to my mind, whoever step up first, we gonna rock it out. You feel me? I ain't never been that type of person, man. I try to give everybody a chance. I ain't never been that person, man. Dude, it sounds like the fake because they don't ride with Cassidy. Not saying that's the case. No, that is it is the case though. It is the case. Because at the end of the day, why not? Yeah. Yeah, it is. It is the case. Not everybody, but I'm talking about the ones that love this battle shit. That's in this battle rap community. You feel me? I'm talking specifically and strictly about those who are in this battle shit. And they've been representing Smack, as did myself. You see what I'm saying? For many, many years. Now that Cassidy here, he's showing y'all the difference between real and fake, people. So if you're with this battle shit and you support this battle shit, and you're not supporting Cassidy and you're not supporting the real BRC, then chances is you're over there with that fake side. There's no such thing as a gray area, people. There's no such thing of in the middle. Because if you're in the middle, then you're a fence hopper. And that's even worse, people. If you're in the middle, then you're a fence hopper. Yes, sir. Also, 7-7. Thanks for reminding me. 7-7-19. Cassidy new mixtape is dropping. And there's also his B-Day, man. Show love to the GOAT, man. Show love to to the king of the real BRC, man. 7719, people. Yes, sir, Monterey Moore. You either with us or against us. There's no middle. There's no gray area. Because like I just said, if you're in the middle, then you're a fence hopper. And that's even worse. Because I'd rather for you to be over there on that side. At least I know how to deal with you. But when you're a fence hopper, you're unpredictable. And when you're unpredictable, that's faking itself. That's faking itself. So that's what I said. As far as with this, you know, we all going to have our conversation behind the scenes. It's going to happen. But that's why I said, yes, sir. Seven 19, people. Yeah. I'm just explaining it. Why there's a because for so long it's been a the battle rap community, which is Smack and all of that stuff, who we grown accustomed to following, has been turning slowly but surely, if they haven't already, been turning industry. They have been turning into industry. And with that being said, is making, because battle rap is an underground sport. This is an underground thing. You know, they want to get it to NBA, football, all of that stuff. You know, maybe it's meant to go that route. Maybe it will go that route. Maybe it's not meant to go that route, people. Battle rap is an underground thing. You feel me? To be completely honest, I don't really want it to go to real mainstream like that, because I don't want the enemy to have a hand in it and be able to control the narrative like Smacking them are trying to do now. I don't want them to add performance and all that shit to it. I don't want them to add all this shit that, yeah. I don't want them to add all this shit to it that, you know, takes away from the essence of its true form. Okay, Enlightened Illumination. Shouts out to my brother Enlightened Illumination, man. We in here. Carlos Rosado, what's up with you, bro? Yeah, but it takes away from the true essence. Once it's compromised, it's not going to be why we fell in love. Exactly. Respect all, fear none. That's basically what I'm saying. When it's compromised and you have culture vultures coming in and you have the people that actually started it, you know, listening, starting to hear shit from other people, you know, and they're trying to capitalize off of it. So they turn it into the way that those people that are paying them want them to turn it into. It becomes not what we fell in love with it. It doesn't become what we fell in love with it for. So that's why Cassidy is here, and that's why the real BRC is here, and that's why the real BRC community is here. Because we are trying to keep it the way that it originally was. All this old diva behavior and people not showing up because they feel like they don't get the money. Now that the GOAT is here, and now that he's a big household name, and now that the real BRC, and we're going to help him and support him, you feel me? It's going to get a bigger look. Some people ask me, do you think Cassidy will do better than Smack? Absolutely. Without a question. If you really check, he's already pretty much doing better than him now. Yeah, no more gimmicks, no more clouts. You see what I'm saying? No more, none of them, you know, shenanigans, man. No more of them shenanigans, people. Getting back to the real bars. See, I personally feel like a lot of those battlers, and that's why I say when y'all mention certain battlers, I feel like a lot of those battlers y'all think is great isn't all that good. They just depend on that mainstream type of rap to push them forward. They hide behind the performance. They hide behind all the gimmicks because they lack bars. They lack actual lyrical ability. They lack all the other things that made battle rap what it is, that makes rap what it is, period. So I feel like, and we all just saying that with Goods. People think Goods is so great. No, Goods hide behind with the mainstream BRC community wants. Yeah, it go wrong. It go wrong. Especially when the people that get their hands on it that aren't doing it for what it's truly meant for. You know, they don't have the right mindset. They're not genuine in their approach. When you have people that are just coming in just to make $1 off of it and to flip it, that's when you have what you have right now with the URL. Yes, sir. You don't have bars with substance and lyrical ability that actually can help people take something with them on their daily lives to move forward with. That's what I try to do on my channel, just to show y'all that I'm versatile. I come with little gimmicks and shit like that. I make y'all laugh and shit like that, but I try to come with real knowledge. This is all I'm saying. It had to throw me off when I seen the real BRC and the BRC before. I seen Double R in Jersey. Yeah, it faded out, the message. And Jersey, first contact was Piper Boy, other dude. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You feel me? When the real one thing about it is, I don't care how much y'all hype these dudes up, man. And I'm talking about DME. I'm talking about all these bloggers, Piper Boy. See, right now, you know, I said I wasn't going to talk about Piper Boy, but right now, you know, I've been watching him a little bit. And right now, he feel like, yeah. I feel like Piper Boy thinks he's something right now. I see him going at Bosco. I see him going at Joe Buttons. I see Joe Buttons going at him. I see Bosco going at him. And I might do a video on that later if y'all want me to. But at the end of the day, I hate the fact that they feel we're being biased to the real BRC is breaking Cass. Hold on. Let me see that. Let me see that message again. Smash the like button, people. Let me see that message again. See, they use that as a tool, though, people. They use Cassidy as a tool. They use the fact that, which y'all, I heard DME say yesterday. This infatuation that you got with Cassidy is just absurd. There's no infatuation, brother. Well, it is infatuation, but it's infatuation for the real. It's infatuation for getting this thing back to what it's supposed to be. That's the infatuation. The infatuation, Cassidy just so happened to be a person that stands for what I stand for. So I stand with him. So when they say shit like that, that's because they're mad because they see that we're trying to change the fuckery that they started. You see what I'm saying? They're mad because we're trying to change the propaganda that they started. And they don't want it to change. So they get in here and try to blend in with y'all to try to make it seem like that we have some type of ulterior motive because we're supporting Cassidy. Yes, I'm supporting Cassidy. But I'm supporting Cassidy because Cassidy stands for the same thing that I do. He represents the same thing that I do. That's why we all ride with Cassidy, if you haven't noticed. That's why the brothers of the real BRC, everybody rides with Cassidy. That's a part of the real BRC. That's a part of the real in general. Even outside of the real BRC, you have Jag. You have people that fuck with Cassidy outside of all of this, that fuck with him because he's a stand-up guy. Yes, sir. Well, at the end of the day, Monterey Moore, I have to disagree with you that. I have to disagree with that about DME. Because, like I said yesterday, you feel me? If DME is against Cassidy, because we all can see that Cassidy beat Goods. We all can see that Goods was rapping stolen material. Goods had stolen material. You see what I'm saying? And I know a lot of those people that was coming on there supporting DME was trying to fuck with me, was trying to, you know, get me riled up, get me started. But that's all it's going to do, people. And it ain't going to be good for him. Yeah, he clearly beat Goods. I knew Cassidy was going to beat Goods. I knew Cassidy was going to beat Goods. But if you look at my older videos, my videos at the beginning, I had Goods winning just off of the strength of what happened. Just off of the strength of the biased crowd. If you check my very first video that I did, some of my very first video that I covered on that resolution card, on that battle between Goods and Cassidy, I talked heavily about that biased crowd. But see, I found out later on that by Jag, actually, on an Angry Fan interview, that Cassidy did not care about none of that. That's when I started siding with Cassidy. When I started to realize, when I started to see Goods act like a clown, I hate the fact that we're What'd you say? When I started seeing Goods act like a clown, and I started hearing that Cassidy didn't care about what they thought, I hate the fact that we're biased, but the real BRC is breaking down why Cags won. They can't even make. Yeah. It's no bias, brother. Oh, you saying they hate that we're biased. But check this out, though. Check this out. They hate that we're biased, but they're biased. So you hate that we're biased because you want, I hate the fact that we're biased, but the real BRC is breaking down. So do you hate the fact that, do they hate the fact that we're biased is what you're saying, or do you hate the fact that we're biased? Because there's no bias. Cassidy won that battle, clearly, as Marjorie Moore just said. He clearly took that battle. It's no debate. They only trying to debate it to spite Cassidy. Don't get that fucked up. They're only saying it's something. Yeah, that's what I think he's trying to say too. Yeah, Carlos Rosado. They're only saying that to save Goods because they know that Goods got baddie. But they're trying to put it off on us. It's reverse psychology. It's that old reverse psychology, people. Okay. The mom stickler in the building. He doing a stream afterwards, people. Go support it. Plus, Cass took a discount. Still got paid more than Goods. Yeah. Yes, I hate the fact that they feel we're being biased. No. Don't hate it, Carlos Rosado. Don't hate it. They don't feel that we're being biased. They're only presenting that to the public. That's why we are here, because we are unbiased. Yeah, they're only presenting that to the public just so that they can try to save face for Goods. So they can, you know, let the public know. Yeah, support my brother. But we in here. Yeah, so yeah, he's a skeleton now. He's a skeleton now. Yes, sir. You can add them with the pile of skeletons. They doing what they've done. They've done what they've done to create bull. Yeah. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna move it forward, and we've seen it. What they're gonna try to do is they're gonna try to make it seem like we are the ones that are biased. See, this is how you can shut all that up. This is how you can shut all that up, people. Listen to what we're talking about, listen to what they are talking about, and go see for yourself. Yeah, it is corny because they're corny. I know that. I just feel it's corny, but the BRC is too strong. Yeah, it's corny because you're dealing with corny individuals. That's why we have what we have here today, people. That's why we have what we have here today. Two folks expose the URL. That's why we have what we have here today, y'all. Because the fake has been fake for long enough. So now that the real is around and they're exposing the fake, they're going to do everything in their power to try to convince you all that they're far from that. But they've always been that. But they always been that. That's why I say to you guys, the hate that we have and show towards one another cannot happen no longer, because at the end of the day, we're no different than them. We're no different than them. And if we're no different than them, then what's the whole purpose? What's the whole purpose of doing this? See, one thing about a person that thinks this way and a person that thinks another way, that all can be fixed by just seeing for yourselves. That all can be determined. You don't have to rely on somebody else's reasoning and somebody else's thought. You don't have to rely on the other person's thought. All you have to do is see with your own eyes and see it for what it is. And that will tell you everything you need to know. Like with Cassidy, like with Goods. You got DME and them over there and Piper Boy and them saying that Goods won. You even had Piper Boy, now that I think of it, you even had Piper Boy siding back and forth. He was siding back and forth, seesawing. He originally said Goods won, remember? Hit the like button. He originally said Goods won. And then, as he started to do the bar for bar, he started to say Cassidy won, remember? You got to realize, everybody that has Goods winning, we all said this, does not break down what Goods said to actually win. Yo, nobody has given me that Goods line, but say he won. I admit Goods had some good lines, but none really. Yes, sir. The Shadow. Cass lines. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Nobody can tell us. Nobody to this day. And we're like, what? Almost 2 months away? Rooster Nose Boost, what's up with you, fam? Ill Flow Spitter, Shay Buggins. Yeah, shouts out to Shay Buggins too, man. Go subscribe to her, man. The lady of the real BRC, y'all, Shay Buggins. Y'all bugging if you don't subscribe to Shay Buggins, people. Y'all bugging, you hear me? But the way you can determine the fake from the real, you only can determine that by yourself. Just sitting back and observing and watching. Watch people's tendencies. And then watch, when you watch, talking about this battle too, when you watch the actual battle and you see, okay, when you say, okay, a dude I know said a nice line, but like, okay, where's the rest? And I could barely remember. Most of the lines that you hear them talk about is that gold in the streets. I really went gold in the streets. And we all know where he got that from. And we all know where he stole that from. So what did he really do? Y'all the best bar people are saying that he had was actually not his, was stolen. So what did he actually do to win? That's why I said DME will get crushed. Anybody that comes to try to challenge me on that topic is going to lose. They're going to lose to anybody because it's clear, it's day. There is no way in HELL Goods won that battle, people. It's not. If you have Goods winning, then you with the other side. Then you on the other side. and your life was good before car crash and crack, but right here's next to me. Like, okay, what's the rest? Yeah, exactly. He had several stolen bars during the battle. He also was scared to look Cass in the face. He was scared to look Cassidy in the face. I watched Goods real close. See, I watched the battle as well, plenty of times. But I do character observation. And I watch Goods the whole battle. I watch Goods shit before the fucking resolution card, during the fucking actual battle, and after. Goods came across a real one. You know how you in the hood, and you know how when we came up, and you got a lot of motherfucking perpetrators, right? Out in the world. And when they come across an actual motherfucker, the actual person that they're trying to portray to be, it's a whole different type of energy, man. It's a whole different type of energy. Because you automatically know that this person is not like anything I've seen. Matter of fact, this person is something that I'm not used to. Because that person is something that you've been portraying to be your whole life. Think about it. Goods has made his motherfucking, built his reputation off of bragging how much he got more than you. But see, roosting those boots, that's a great thing. That's a great thing because DME knows that the real BRC is next up. He knows that we are the truth. You notice too? Cal Andy, what's up with you? We all in here. You notice too, when I talk, I very rarely say me. I always talk in we. I always say we, the real BRC. Even in my title. I dropped a video on the science behind the bars of Goods and Cassidy. Very clear, Cassidy. Yeah, it's very clear. You don't have to look through a fucking horoscope. Nap City Sale Gaming. What's up with you, fam? Yeah. Nap City Sale Gaming is another person that I gotta get a interview with, man. We gotta go live, man. But when I move and I get comfortable, we gonna rock out. We gonna rock out, people. Until Goods in front of real one. Cassidy third verse for super body bag compared to Good. Yeah, Cassidy, I said this before, right? Cassidy's third round was just as good as his first. Cassidy's first and his third round was probably two of the best rounds of the whole event. That is fact. I didn't say it was the best of the event. It was two of the best rounds of the whole event. If not in the whole event. See, we knew out of the gate. Only reason why I gave Goods a chance at the beginning is because of the biased crowd. But then I started to realize and I started to see Smack from the jump. He wanted this battle to be debatable. Keep URL name alive because RBE is popular. Yeah. Yeah, and that's why I personally feel like they should go to Cash should go to RBE to put even more pressure on smacking the URL, because smacking the URL, man, need to go, people. Smack in the URL needs to go. See, it's funny how all of them are talking about Cassidy and all of them are against Cassidy. Yes, sir. Cal Andy. It's funny how they do that, right? These Avengers, right? But who you talk about and who you do wrong and grimy to, you might need at the end. That's what people fail to realize. And all those battlers and shit like that that's going in on Cassidy, that's hating and shit and envious, they gonna need Cassidy. Once he get his league popping and really get his foot wet and see how this thing really go, because it ain't gonna take him that long because he already a businessman. It ain't gonna take him that long. They gonna all come crawling to him. Facts. Third round was phenomenal. His blogger scheme was impeccable. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's why I laugh when people talking about Cassidy, who he gonna recruit. You seen what that man just did? You seen what he just did? That man has no problem. Trust me when I tell you this. And you can take whatever I say to the bank. That man has no problem with recruiting. He's going to be able to recruit just off of who he is alone, people. He ain't even got to go into all the schematics. He's going to be able to recruit off of his name and who he is and what he's built and created alone. That's just like I was just telling y'all about me. It doesn't matter what you hear about me. It doesn't matter what people say about me. Because my actions are always going to speak louder than my words ever will. And that's what's going on. A lot of people are going against Cassidy, are looking stupid. And you noticing a lot of people are starting to change their pitch, change their tone, because they see that going against Cassidy is absolutely positively not the route. RBE is tough, and their video signature drops between their rounds. It's crazy. Like their videos edits signature with Kaz bars. Yeah, they know. It would be smart for a league to pay Kaz whatever he's asking for. Kaz knows the sign. Yeah. Kaz gonna get whatever he want and then some. I personally feel like Cassidy should do another URL battle, baddie another nigga, and then go into his own league. I feel like Cassidy should do another battle, one more battle, and then pursue the lead. Body another nigga and then pursue the lead. Yeah, Michael Messer. Yeah, it's WWE, man. The gimmicks and the antics. You feel me? See the difference? And I fucks with Daylight. But the difference between Cassidy and a lot of these dudes, and I hate to use Daylight because I fuck with him. I think he's a genius. But Daylight, there's a difference between going along with the flow and it's setting your own trend. See, Daylight, he noticed that he wasn't getting the response he wanted with the crowd. And a lot of the stuff he was doing was going over their head. And he decided to go along with the flow. He decided to go along with the gimmicks and, you see what I'm saying? The antics and all of that shit. But see, when you do that, you lose the respect of the hardcore fans. And that's exactly what happened. Even though people still like Daylight, he will never get the respect that Cassidy got. And it's very, very funny because if you would think that if anybody would be jealous of Cassidy, it would be Daylight. Because Cassidy is coming along and he didn't do anything to go along to get along. You see what I'm saying? He actually said, this is what it's going to be. He said it before the battle. This is what it's going to be. And this is how I'm going to be. And if you don't like it, fuck it. If you like it, come aboard. When you have that approach, when you take that approach, people they're going to respect you. That's what I was telling y'all yesterday. It's chess, not checkers, people. People going to respect you because that's what battle rap was built off of. Because the thing is, those people that are part of that support the antics and the gimmicks and all of that, those people are going to support, but they're not going to support like the real, true, hardcore fans that come for the bars and the punches and all of that stuff. They're not going to support like that. But they're gonna be forced to support that type of stuff because the people that like the real shit is gonna outweigh the ones that don't. You see what I'm saying? I don't understand how battle rappers can hate industry dudes so much, but That's what. Yeah. See, they hate industry dudes because, see, I always told y'all, like I told y'all yesterday, people don't hate people because they genuinely don't like what they're doing and what they stand for. People hate people because they wish they was doing what they was doing. People don't like people because they wish they was doing what they was doing. Never forget that, people. People don't dislike somebody genuinely because they feel like that person is not representing. And that's why I fuck with Cassidy. And that's why Cassidy fucks with me. Because he knows that regardless, I'm going to genuinely represent what is right. For not just all of us, but for the real battle rap. Period. For the sake of real battle rapping. A lot of those dudes had these fake tantrums and act like that because they really want to be with the person that they're so-called going against. They're so-called dissing. That's in life. I see that all the time. A lot of people just don't do that because, you see what I'm saying, they genuinely care. Yes, sir. They do it because at the end of the day, they're mad because they're not that person that they're trying to portray to you guys that isn't doing it the right way. They want to be that person. That's what I told y'all. In the black community, not just in the real BRC or the BRC, in the African American community, is a struggle. It's a struggle between, you see what I'm saying? It's a seesaw battle between who's the head honcho. And that type of battle right there ain't gonna never get us nowhere. Look at it. It ain't getting us nowhere. The real BRC. It ain't got the URL smacking them. If that was the case, Cassidy wouldn't have no need to be around. Us going against each other, like they say, nobody wins when a family feud. Us going against each other doesn't get us anywhere. It only just confirms what people already feel, and that's we cannot work together because we can't put our ego to the side, we can't put our hate to the side, we can't put our jealousy to the side. But we try to make it seem like it's bigger than what it is. You see what I'm saying? We try to make it seem like this person is wrong, this person is against what I stand for. But in reality, you're mad at that person because you want to be that person. And that person is mad at you because they want to be what you are. And y'all both don't even realize that y'all chasing something that you will never have as long as you have that mentality. Like in the battle world, Cassidy got it on lock. That's Cassidy's. In the real BRC world, Cassidy got it on lock. It's Cassidy's. That's why I embrace that. And I've said that from the beginning. I embrace that. We'll all bring something to the table. Exactly. That's the way to get it done, Roos in those boots. All of us bringing something to the table. See, the conflict starts when people start to think that they're above the family. That's when the conflict starts, people. As long as everybody play their part and everybody don't go with that mentality like they run the situation, everything will run smoothly. See, that's that old Negro mentality to where as though we think we run a situation, but in reality, the person that think they run a situation has somebody over top of them. You see it on the jobs. You see the managers. You see what I'm saying? You see the supervisors trying to run the managers. You see the managers trying to run, you see what I'm saying, the employees. And then some of the employees be trying to run some of the other employees. You see it in the real BRC where you have Cassidy who ultimately runs the group. And then you got other people underneath of Cassidy thinking that they run the group. You feel me? One thing we got to realize is wherever Cassidy goes, that's where the real BRC would goes, as my title states. Nothing moves without Cassidy, because let's be honest. If we all were on Cassidy's level, we wouldn't need him. We would be out here doing our own individual thing. If we were leaders like we think we are, then we'll be doing our own individual thing. We'll be supporting real battle rap and just name it something different, or just go with a different, you see what I'm saying, narrative. I respect Chef Trez. He has said from the start that Cass won. He didn't let the rest of it. Yeah. I fuck with Chef Trez, man. He very humble. No family feud. That's why Goods got fired by Cassidy. Y'all see that happen. Yeah. Goods is never going to win that battle because, first of all, Goods is not better than Cassidy at anything, on any level. Goods is just a scam artist. And I think Cassidy made that clear. And I think I've made that clear. And the brothers of the real BRC made that clear. Goods is a scam artist who relies on this new age of battle rap crowd to get him back, to get him past. Listen to everybody. Listen to everybody, people. Listen to him. The crowd said Goods won. Everybody is going with the crowd when it relates to Goods. They're going with the crowd. When people talk about Cassidy, they know that Cassidy ain't going with the crowd because the crowd was against Cassidy. So what else could we be going by? We going by the actual bars. We going by the actual battle and what he brought to the table. Yeah. And I'm gonna keep exposing, I'm gonna keep on talking about it until the nonsense go with Goods and them. They gonna keep hanging on. Why you think they feel the need to express themselves and keep explaining? There is a reason Lux and Mook didn't comment on Cassidy versus Goods. Only the insurer fee. Yeah, of course. Respect all, fear none. It's tactics, man. That's why it's up to the real BRC to bring it to light. But the real BRC can't bring it to light if the real BRC is acting like the motherfuckers we trying to bring to light. That's why I love you guys, man. That's why I love the BRC community. Sweet Valentine. Yeah, man. Hey, we've seen a shift like never before. That's because when the real come around, like when I speak and when I talk, even if y'all never knew me, when y'all first met me, even when y'all first met me, y'all could tell that I have a lot of knowledge, wise beyond my years. You feel me? You heard Jersey say it. You've heard YMF say it. You've heard everybody that said it. You feel me? And that's not something that I forced them to say. They said it because they can see what you guys see. Same way with Cassidy. When the real comes around, people notice it. You ain't got to make, see the ones that got to make themselves be known and got to come around and try to look at me. Those are the ones that are faker than a $3 bill, people. The ones that are faker than a $3 bill. Trust me. The ones that got to be known and got to let y'all know that they real and that they this and that they that and everybody else ain't. Those are the fake ones, people. I'm trying to figure when everybody became Goods fans. Yeah, exactly. I thought it was Tay-Rock. I thought it was K-Shine. They all became Goods fans because of Cassidy. I told y'all, it's not about Goods. One thing that has to be understood, Goods is okay, but Cassidy knew he wasn't a tough opponent. Yeah. That's why I said I want to see Cassidy versus Pat State or Cassidy versus Danny Maya. Somebody that's going to, at least get Cass to probably level 8 or something. That's going to bring Cat, that's going to really make Cassidy feel like, okay, I need to write a little bit more. Because me being a competitor, coming up playing basketball, playing football, playing baseball, I never played that good versus competition that versus mediocre competition. I love a challenge, baby. Yes, sir. That's why I was telling DME yesterday evening, that I don't want to do this texting shit, brother, because you can hide behind your text. You can hide behind your messages. Let me feel your energy. Get me in an interview. Let me hear your voice. He not gonna do that because he know exactly what time it is. See, he sell the perception to y'all like I'm not ready. But deep down inside, he not ready. Just like Goods try to do with Cassidy. You see what I'm saying? Jay Mills is garbage. Jay Mills is nothing like he used to be. Yes, sir. See, one thing about perpetrators always know when the real come around. And the way you can determine the real is how they do it so effortless, so effortlessly. See, what I do is effortless. That's what I was saying about DME yesterday. When I cock my head to the side and I throw my shades on, that's effort. There's no effort in that. When he do it, you can tell he's trying. He's trying hard. Like when Cassidy came on stage, he instantly demanded that stage. He said, yeah. The crowd started going off. And then he started off on a coin toss. Let this nigga go first. Because this nigga garbage. And the crowd started laughing. That wasn't Cassidy just trying to be something he not. That was Cassidy being Cassidy, what he's always been. A lot of my people always tell me, not my people in the real BRC, but my friends and stuff, and my wife. They said, damn, they laugh. That's still the same Cassidy. And that's the reason why people love him. Because he's still the same Cassidy. Don't matter who you put in front of. Mook, Lux, Pest State, don't even matter. He gonna be the same Cassidy. And long as you stay and trust within yourself, you could never go wrong. That's why it was easy to demolish Goods. Because Cassidy knew that Goods was all this time perpetrating and acting like something that he never was. Yeah, but let me go ahead and get going, y'all. We gonna have a talk, man. We can probably talk later on today, man. I gotta start helping to move, y'all. All right? Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon, man. Shouts out to the real BRC, man. The real battle rap community and the real brothers of the real BRC. All right? One love. See y'all later.